with your host, Miss Londa. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Starting soon.
Hey, what's good? Oh, that must have been somebody. Okay. What's good, everybody? We're back again. Today, we're going to be talking about the Network. We're going to be talking about Joslines Cabaret. I have a guest joining us today. Her name is Ruby. Let's welcome her.
Hello, Ruby.
All right. And of course, my host, podcast Lit Boom, is here with
Nope.
us this evening. All right, Ruby, would you like to tell us where you're from and what you do?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Would you like to tell us where you're from and what you do?
I am from Atlanta, Georgia. And what I do, I podcast, talk my shit.
I need to talk
I'm
into
a
the phone.
mother, and that's basically it. That's basically what I do.
I thought you had did you have a business or something?
Yeah, but I'm going out of business, so.
Okay.
Man,
You
we ain't
sound a
gonna
Maintain.
say,
little
well,
low
let's
too.
let's say let's say hiatus, man. Hiatus, man. We ain't gonna go out of business, man. We get
I'm
that
going
shit back
out of
on.
business. I don't want to do that business no more. I'm going
Oh,
out of
okay,
business.
okay,
I don't
okay.
want to do that no more. Unless you gonna come up here and count out this inventory.
I mean, shit. If we, hey,
Uh,
I'll work with you. I'll work with you.
No, but I really want to focus on my cooking and my radio stuff. Like, yeah, it was cool, selling purses and jewelry and stuff like that. But I'm really focused on more of getting my podcast, more out there in the open. And as well as being a mother.
Hey, man.
So that's what I do, and I work from home. So that's basically what I do.
Okay. So are you aware that Amber dropped the lawsuit?
Yeah, I read that.
What is your opinion on that? Do you think she dropped it because she got paid off, or what do you think?
Um, I think she dropped it because she probably got some threats. Maybe she probably was scared. Um, it's a number of factors that play into that because as you know, Jocelyn and her husband allegedly are bullies. And when you ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing. You ain't really got nothing like that. No people got a little more money than you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna play your
Back
role.
down,
You
huh?
gonna play how you gonna play it. You gonna do how you supposed to do because you don't want no trouble. Especially when you ain't got no real support system behind you like that. I know he didn't pull up in this right there.
But I don't know because I seen her do an interview with Tasha K. And Tasha K asked her towards the end of the interview, is she sure she doesn't want to, get back in on the lawsuit? And then she asked her about Zeus, and she just kind of was like, "We good. I'm good."
They
The
probably
other
did pay
girls
her off.
haven't dropped the lawsuit.
They probably did pay her off, but people can bully you into doing shit too, though. So
But don't you think if she was scared, she wouldn't be all on the ground constantly, talking stuff?
now, scary people run their mouth too. So now,
Well, yeah, that's
I
true.
don't think if she was scared that she wouldn't be talking. But I do think, because it's different between on the social media and real life.
That's
But I
true.
do think that
You
something
sound
else
real low.
took place that we probably don't know about. It's probably not. We probably ain't gonna know about it later on. That made her not want to do the lawsuit. Something else took place. So they could have bought her out, or she could have been bullied out
Man,
of it, or she could have been, what I'm saying, scared to, go through with it, or she
I
might
mean,
not have the funds.
Go ahead.
depending on where her money at, it could have had a effect too because it's like You know, man, she got to pay for lawyers. She gonna have to pay
Yeah.
court fees. She gonna have to be in and out of court. You know what I'm saying? They could have been that as well. Like, but they do be bullying. If I got a little bit more money than you, I send my lawyers at you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit,
Her
you
net
know what I'm
worth is
saying?
three
So,
three hundred thousand.
That's her net. That means that's what she's worth. That don't mean she got that in cash to be spending out. That means some of her
yeah,
assets that she has.
Is that what
That
that
what net
means?
worth mean. Net
yeah.
people be getting that shit construed, misconstrued. Net worth does not mean how much cash they got in the bank. That means that's what her assets and things that she have at hand, like
Mm-hmm.
cars, houses, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Clothing, shoes, her assets. They worth that, not
Mm-hmm.
her.
Oh,
So she
okay.
would have to sell. She would have to sell all that to even get the 300,000. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? So that's how that would work out.
exactly. She would have to sell all that.
All right, but
And you going
overall,
against you and you.
what do you
Okay, I'm
feel?
sorry.
So, because my point of view on the show, to me, I feel like she degrades them. I feel like she acts like she dates. She acts like she pimping them. Her and Ballistic.
Hold on, once I'm gonna mute my mic for a second, y'all. Keep talking. I'm gonna join back in and put my headphones on though.
So, Boom, how much did you get to tune into any of it? And if anybody's in the comments and want to share your opinion, please do.
Well, I say this. I don't watch it. I had an ex from years ago where we was at the where I was watching a little bit of it when I come in and she be having it on. Man, I never really felt the love and hip hop Atlanta vibe, but I know this is totally different. This is what Joslines Cabaret. But
Yeah.
if she anything, and I've seen a few clips from the Joslines Cabaret just to be like ready for this show. So I don't really want to go fully off of the clips that I've seen because I don't know the good sides of her that they may have showed on the show. But what I will say is that if this the same Joslyn or 10 times the Joslyn that was on Love and Hip Hop, the shit that she was talking to them, especially like before the fight, yeah, man, it definitely seemed like it's some bully shit. Like, man, it seemed like, she always wanted this position from what I've seen. Like, it always seemed like she wanted to be on top. It always seemed like and I mean, don't get it twisted. People, you supposed to think, you know what I'm saying, you are on top of whatever you're doing and can't nobody knock you. But I will say that she should humble herself a little bit more in her position. Like, it does seem like she be talking crazy to these people, and I don't know if I've been able to handle it either. Like, honestly, that's my opinion.
You know why she talks to them like that, because Ruby just said, when you dealing with somebody who don't really have nothing, she know these girls don't got nothing, and who ain't gonna want that 5 minutes of fame, you know what I mean? But and she just,
Because she
because she
always seemed
called
like the bully
Tyler
type.
hoes, she threw apples at one girl, huh?
I said she always seemed like the
What
bully
you say?
type, man. Um, but I also seen the
Yeah,
part where she
but my thing was,
no, go ahead.
so the lawsuit came in from the reunion. Amber actually was whooping Jocelyn's ass. I'm not even gonna lie, she was whooping her ass.
So you
But
got to
her
see the video because I
boyfriend,
didn't
her
see the video.
fiance. Oh, see, yeah, that's why I asked you, did you have that channel? Because on the
I couldn't
reunion,
find it.
they was fighting, and
Okay.
Jocelyn's fiance jumped in it. That's pretty much how the lawsuit came about. He jumped in it because she was getting whooped, and he's a man.
But it looked so from what I
And then,
seen. So from what I seen that um they jumped up, they both jumped up out the chair. Jocelyn was running up on her, she was running up on Jocelyn, but some other girls had ran up too. So I don't know
those
if
was
she correctly
Jocelyn's minions. Those was Jocelyn's minions.
so I mean she might have got like a kickoff or something like that, but from what I understand, she got off on the other girl like more than she got off on Jocelyn. But I don't know. I was trying to find the video, but she was even stating like they didn't even want to put it on there, I guess, because of maybe the man putting his hands on her and Zeus trying to cover it up, the Zeus network trying to cover it up, Zeus, whatever they
Zeus.
call themselves.
Zeus. Because they was holding them
Zeus.
while they was holding them, but not holding Jocelyn them.
So they basically just letting her get her ass whooped.
Yeah. She got kicked in the ribs, and then Jocelyn went on Instagram and made a post saying, I pimp slapped one of the hoes. I kicked another bitch across the room. I punched another one into next week or some shit like that. Like, she pretty much admitted the shit. And then she posted a picture of the boots that she was wearing.
They might have just walked her off with like 3 million. You know what I'm saying? You got that type of money looking at you, and you only worth 300,000. You might be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what happened. You know what I'm saying? Especially because you know when you do these things, man, they can do those like clause contracts where if you know what I'm saying, we do settle out of court, you're not allowed to speak on it, or we can sue you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been just like I dropped the case, I'm gonna leave it alone, go about my life. You know what I'm saying? So we don't really know that the ending of it. We may not ever know the ending of it, but I will say that Joseline, from what I know about Joseline, she definitely need to humble herself. Don't get it twisted. She dope. She in a good position in life. But I think she can humble herself a little bit more. And we also know from the history of these things, some of these things are scripted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was scripted, but I know that sometimes when they're doing these shows, it do be scripted and stuff. And if you're not able to take the pressure, you might end up feeling like Ali, whatever.
I
What's her
feel
name?
like the show. I don't even understand why this show would. I don't want to knock nobody hustle, right? Because a lot of people strip to go to school, pay school loans or whatever, even bills or whatever. But I feel like she should be trying to teach them something more than just that. I feel like she should like calling them out of their name and calling them this and that. First of all, she's playing on their self esteem. Um, she should be teaching them like, let this be your stepping stone. Don't let this be where you stay. Second, then it's like, why would a TV show allow it to be showed that girls have pimps? Like that's okay. Like it's okay to be. You know what I mean? Like what type of message is that gonna send to young girls coming up?
I mean, like I said, from what I'm seeing, like I seen the part where I think her and her fiance had got into it because she was feeding the dude some feeding some fruits. Am I tripping? You know what I'm
You
talking
might have
about?
seen something like maybe something that was posted from Instagram or something.
Nah,
I
this is
watched
on the
like the
show.
whole. I watched both cabaret shows.
Well, this is on the show. They was like at a little pool situation. They was like all chilling at the pool. It was like a little pool party. He
Oh, when
came.
he came out because she was out there in the. Okay, but that was weird because there was another one where they was all in the pool. They all had they swim tops off. They just there with their titties out, and he's just sitting there chilling, and Jocelyn's okay with it. So I didn't understand that.
But because he said that she was feeding, like I guess he said that he was saying like she was feeding the young boy some fruit or something like that. She was basically giving him attention and talking to him or whatever, and he had an issue with that. But
It was a girl, wasn't no boy.
he said, "Boy." The man said, "Boy." He said, "Boy." He said, "You gonna talk to the young boy at this place, and you gonna disrespect me like that with this dude, with this young dude?" Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I heard him say because I watched it a couple of times. Like, cause I be
I
listen.
think he might have been being sarcastic because I think he might have been talking about K Capri. She got one of those, the real low cut haircuts that women wear. He probably was being sarcastic.
Well, man, we should already know what time. I mean, like if I'm about to talk to Jocelyn, I already know what I'm getting from the Stevie situation. You ask me, like,
That's true.
you know
That's
what I'm saying? So I mean, like, if I'm about to get mad at you about something, that probably shouldn't be one of the things because I don't know, man. I really didn't even watch it too much. There was a lot of drama, man. I be trying to stay away from the drama. I know that y'all women like the drama and shit. Don't shoot
Hey,
me.
I like to report news. That's what I like to do. I got a comment. She says her and her man be sleeping with them girls. That's why she feels she can control them. I feel that too, but I
Move.
think it's something deeper than just them sleeping with them girls. I think it's some behind the scenes type of stuff.
Man, it could be, it definitely could be some behind the scenes stuff with it, man. Man, Jocelyn, cause she bad. Like, don't get it twisted. I seen the one part. She was like, I'm black. I might have been born in somewhere, but I'm black. Oh, you see the skin color? Like, I'm black. Like,
And
I'm
that's
just
when
black.
the girl told her she couldn't even speak English.
Right. I'm like, okay. Like these dudes, they tripping, man. They tripping. They trip out on there, man. But Jocelyn, she different though. I like her though. I like her. I like her attitude, bro. I think more women should be on her attitude. Like, I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna do what I feel is necessary to make me better. I just think that it should come with a humble side. Like, I'm gonna do this for me. Like, I'm not gonna down you because of what I'm trying to do for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna come at you. So Yeah, she wild though.
Ruby, what's your overall opinion of the show? What would you say? How would you feel about it?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, look. So, first of all, I want to say, let's be real here. Now, anytime somebody wants to make something popular or want to make something jump, they're gonna put the black woman on. The black woman gonna take it to the top. Let's get that straight. Number two, it's called cultural appropriation. She just appropriating the culture that was introduced to her. We already know when she came to America, she barely spoke English. We already know that um, she was not how she looked now. You know, Stevie J really put her on. So she just running with it. And yes, when that cocaine had you the hell of a drug. Cocaine had you think you was top notch. Uh, you know, we can say crack is whack. You know what I'm saying? So I think that her doing drugs and then them giving her 15 minutes of fame and then her, in order to be a boss, you have to be willing to put people. A boss ain't a boss when you put motherfuckers on. And that's just how it goes. So if she is not, you know what I'm saying, like how she treating them, that's wrong. How she exploiting them is wrong. Even on their part, like, well, I can't say on their part because they really know what they were getting themselves into until they got into it. But the network to exploit black women and make money off of it, and then go on. And they went in in the comments in this blogger that I follow. They went in her comments and was comments like, "Y'all can stop posting all this because she ain't nothing worth but never 75,000. Like she ain't make us no money but $75,000. So you thought we finna go back and forth with her. I mean, the network is basically the ghetto, and that's how you know it's ran by niggas. There's no professionalism about the network." And so Jocelyn, this network gave you 15 minutes fame. They making money off you. And in a minute, this shit gonna be over with. It's gonna be in because you're trying to find some message. You can go broke. Because if that girl press charges on him and a lawsuit, and then she dropped the lawsuit, the state can decide to pick all that back up, and then you back at square one. So that's my take on it. It's just exploiting black women. People enjoy exploiting the nature and the culture of black women. So
Well,
that's what I got to say.
I think Zeus don't just only exploit black women. The whole network to me it promotes ignorance overall.
And
I
ain't
mean,
nobody. Let me ask you a question. So since you said it, is there anybody white on the network? Are there any shows on the network where it's just predominantly white people?
yeah. It's a little girl. I was watching it and I said, "Lord have mercy." It's a little 9-year-old girl got a show on there. Her name is dealing with Lele or Leia, somebody. Anyway, she goes around. She's making these videos. She's shooting out all this cash, and she's telling other kids or whatever that they ain't never seen this much MF and money in their life. They show her with Ferraris, talking about she just pulled up and bought a Ferrari, and it's just crazy. I'm like, why would they let a 9-year-old even? What's cute about that? But she's made it big off of Instagram, making those videos on Instagram.
And again, I say cultural appropriation because first of all, you got to think like this: when people pull out, okay, so what culture do most hip hop, urban cultural black people adapt to? They adapt to the money, the cars, stunting on motherfuckers. So they're using what we was taught. It's basically like they taught us to do it. Now we doing it better than them. Now they're using it against us to reuse it against us to damage us. If you get what I'm saying,
So
and
basically, you saying she's mimicking us.
right. So basically, so once again, it's still cultural appropriation. It's still exploiting black people. It's still using our likeliness to gain money without even giving the correct accreditation or whatever to whoever to us. So she's basically mimicking us, and we're feeding it to it. Every time, like they go for Kardashians, almost every show, reality show that she see mimics black people, except for a few, but most of them do. So I don't really tune into shit like that. Like I already like love behind hip hop. That shit counts. That shit over with. And I'm loving hip hop. Mona Scott made her money. She made her money off the drama, exploiting women, having different people look bad, lying, all the fuck shit, friendship shit I fucked up. That's over with. No more loving hip hop. this network is gonna be canceled in a minute because it's gonna continue and people gonna get tired of looking at drama. See, everything goes in a circle. And when things start to come to the forefront and things start to arise and come about, then real shit gonna happen. And we gonna see who gonna stand and who gonna fall. That whole Joslines Cabaret bullshit, that's a mess. I will not tune into that. You will not be getting my $4.99, $5.99 a month. I don't like that show. I don't even watch Love and Hip Hop, let alone I stopped watching it. Once Basketball Wives started getting to the point they started fighting and bickering and shit, I stopped watching Basketball Wives. Okay, the little back and forth, that's funny, giving the tea on each other, that's funny, but when it came to throwing chairs and motherfuckers crying and getting personal, I stopped watching shit like that. And then when you feed your brain with shit like that, you become that. So I'm straight. I'm straight on that. I don't want to watch no shit like that. I don't want to even deal with no shit like that.
And I just,
I'm gonna be waking up mad and angry all the goddamn time.
It's that energy, right? I just want to throw this in the air though. So y'all said that Ali's net worth is about 300,000, right? So I'm looking at this right here on the Zeus network, and as of May 2020, I'm 22. They saying that the Zeus network is worth about 126,000. So it ain't even.
Oh yeah, they not making no money. That's what I'm saying. You doing all this for what? You ain't even making no real money.
Which means that in a sense we are doing this for networking, and not only is we doing this for networking, you can't even sue them for 25 million because they ain't even worth 25 million. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you sue them for that, you might break them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying from here. I guess they had Black China and all that on there before.
Yeah, Black China got a show on there, but her show it doesn't really promote ignorance. There's just a couple of scenes where, her and her mom is having problems, but it's basically
a lot of things where she disrespectful to the. You said it don't promote ignorance, but disrespecting people who helping you is ignorant. Her show basically disrespected everybody that was around her, that assisted her, that helped her. That's what her show did. So that's ignorant to me. Number two, what they doing is just like me and you are networking right now on the lower level. We like Z-list. We like Z-list celebrities or whatever.
The end, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
You mean there's a celebrity word in there? No.
Yeah. I mean, we there.
So we like just like we are Z-list. What the hell?
Z-list.
Hold on, y'all. Somebody's sitting on the goddamn train. Only in Atlanta. She got up though. She got the train. Good, great, girl. I ain't got time today. Great, I'm trying to get me a drink. Anyway, Z-list celebrity, just like me, you, we all got podcasts. We all network, and we Z-list celebrity. Now look how. Let me just show you how the mind of marketing works and how you can play with people's mental. That's why it's always good when you do any type of marketing or in some type of field you're doing sales or any type of business where you got to sell a service, sell a product. It's always good to take a psychology class. Now, psychologically, people look at Zeus Network like the next Love and Hip Hop or this, that, and the third, and they think they got all this money, they doing this, that. When in reality, they don't have any money. They're not doing no better than me and you. All they're doing is networking, writing promissory notes, networking, and providing these goddamn Y-list, X-list celebrities platforms to spill. Because who's picking up Joseline? Who's picking up Black China? Nobody. So that's all they're doing. They're just networking and making it look good. And what they're doing, they're getting funded, they're getting loans, they're getting funded to make it look. It's like a look. Just like that Christian and Julia show. They just got busted for exploiting money, stealing money, lying. This just was a couple days ago. But they made it look good. So as long as you make something look good, it don't matter what's under the surface. Today's word, imagery is everything. So just because of me and you are being real, we getting this shit the real way. So when we get there, we ain't gotta go back and fry our chicken. We ain't gotta double back and fry our chicken again because we fried our chicken hard the first time. We look crazy. Well, that shit ain't gonna work. But here you have Zeus Network that's crumbling right before y'all eyes. They ain't got nothing going on, not a motherfucking thing. They might as well come on screen, y'all, and do a virtual reality show and leave that shit at that.
Hey, I respect that. And when you talk about the promotion of ignorance, and it's like, I mean, that's the high level.
All you're doing is exploiting people's humanity. There's no way in the fuck on helping you get your makeup and shit together, your shit ready together, and you're hollering at me. All you doing is basically they just basically networking. All they doing is
So
they
don't tell
putting people on. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
don't tell me they came up off a PPP loan, man.
You never know. You will never know. Everybody applying for that shit. Hell, Soldier Boy did 8.1 million in PPP loan. Yeah. So, and if Love and Hip Hop is paying that much and they doing that great, then why the fuck are the people that's on that motherfucker going to do PPP loans for $3.1 million? Going over here to do this, they got to keep themselves busy, keep themselves afloat because they got to pay for that shit.
Because
They're not paying it.
Young Jock was doing I mean, and people try to play money, but it was like an extra hustle though. But wasn't he doing like Uber or something like that?
That was just a volunteer for the Boys Club. That wasn't his side hustle. He was
Oh, they
actually doing that
played
for a
then.
good.
See how the media works then, man. They talk about he broke and this, that, and the other. He got a side.
No. That's you see. That's why Ruby Jew come in because Ruby Jew don't break news. Ruby Jew talk about the news. So I'm gonna give you the facts. I'm gonna give you the good, bad, and the ugly of the news, so you can know the whole full story. That's why I be trying to tell people when you listen to my podcast or you on my Instagram, make sure you go listen to the podcast for the full deal story. I'm provide you. I like detail. So I'm gonna provide you with the full details, so you'll know what's going on from the top to bottom. So you'll know if this is what you want to fuck with, or if this is what you want to listen to, or you'll know
And
which way to go.
where can we find you at?
You can find me on all platforms. I'm on about 10 platforms. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Anchor. I'm on Apple. I'm on basically damn near every podcast platform you can think
You
of.
said it's
I'm on.
at Ruby Jew.
Yeah, Ruby Jew. You can type in Ruby Jew. You can type in Ruby Jew Radio. I'm on Instagram, Ruby Jew Radio. I'm on YouTube. I do commentary videos on YouTube, Ruby Jew Radio. I'm about to do a website and start doing the OnlyFans for explicit content.
Oh.
Cause I can't put like I got pictures of celebrities doing nasty, dirty, sexy shit. I can't put that on Instagram. You feel me? So I have to do me an OnlyFans, do me a website, stuff like that. I'm also about to start a course on teaching how to market their podcast, how to get them to get listeners all over the world. Cause I play in 46 countries. I'm on live radio and I'm on the podcast platform. So I want to put a podcast, either ebook or like a podcast course to teach people who beginning and intermediate on how to market their podcast, how to turn their podcast into a business, how to charge interviews, like all that stuff. So yeah.
So let me read this comment real quick. So Amanda says Jocelyn possibly may be retarded. She got an IEP.
Let me finish what I'm saying, Rick. I'm sorry, but besides me, but listen. So that's why you have to like take things for what it is. See, a lot of people don't know how to look at this shit, be entertained, and move on. That's not life. All that drama, hollering, and arguing all the time, that is not motherfucking life. That's not life. You know what I'm saying? And so now that we see what the real tea is, what's really going on, she's about to crumble. She's about to fold. Stevie J and Mimi was the best thing that ever happened to her motherfucking ass. Did she had that baby? That's a wrap. That's it. That's over with. And then you brought this is who the fuck is he? Cause he just with you because and then you living off Stevie J money. You won't have baby sis listen. We already know you ain't got no real money. You living off Stevie J. That's why you keep getting them problems and shit. That's why Faith Evans gonna be Faith Evans got more money than both of y'all put together. She don't be studying there you doing the same because she already know what she got going on. Stevie J got old money. He still getting paid for 1992 rock. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, these motherfuckers when you ain't got no money, they know you helpless. That's why they don't entertain. You gotta understand why Mimi was so silent all the time on the show when she cut up. Cause she know the real deal. When you know the real, you ain't got to speak because it's gonna speak for itself. That's why you hollering and crying and kicking on the show. Bitch, you ain't got shit. Anybody that has something to lose ain't put ass working at Popeyes or somewhere. She could be frying chicken or go back to shaking ass. Either one of the shit. Either one of the two.
Hey, you like chicken, huh?
Of course I do. Yeah, of course I do.
It was something else I was going to say. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry, I know. I be having a lot of facts like to get everything out.
No, talk that shit. Talk that shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, even with the Bad Boys Club, I mean, did you even get to watch any of that?
I don't watch.
Like, listen, I used to get mad. I got an ex, and it used to piss me off when she, like, okay, so I know I'm gonna go off topic right quick. This one thing that used to piss me off. I don't know what the show was called, but it was a show where they had the little cheerleading girls on there. And That shit used to piss me off every time I came in the house and I was watching, because it just reminded me of child pornography. Like, it's like I ain't never watched no child pornography, but to sit here and watch these little young ass girls with these little short ass shorts on twerk on TV.
Oh, the dancing dolls.
Man, that shit used to piss me the fuck off. But my ex, like, she used to sit there and watch this shit. So I come in and I see her watching this, and I see her watching Love and Hip Hop, and it really made me think something about her. Like, I'm like, if you really like watching this bullshit, like, and you really liking this bullshit, like, this shit ain't giving us no type of education, and it's making us look real dumb. Like, I wouldn't want my daughter, like, if my daughter gonna do cheerleading, I don't want her to wear them short ass clothes. Like, that would just make me not even want my daughters to even be in cheerleading. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you talk about the bad boys club and the billionaire boys club, like, all that shit just seemed like it was like scripted, and for us to watch somebody do some dumbass shit, man, it just really seemed like I said,
I don't know about that. I don't know if that was scripted. Now, if that was scripted, I hope dude got paid a lot of money for taking that ass whooping with that chair.
I seen that. Now I seen dude. Is that the video you sent me where he was man, listen. So all them dudes, I'm gonna ask you again, man. All them dudes is a part of the alphabet community.
It's supposed to be 3 on the show that's supposed to be not, but I have some questions about 2. I have questions about Kirk Franklin's son, and I have questions about Moolah.
I ain't questioning none of them. Listen.
I'm over here.
I got the answers. You asked me.
Okay, well, shit, let me know.
I'm just saying, these my personal answers. Them niggas are part of the ABC community, man. And I mean, I don't have no problem with that, but that's just another exposure to, get us some attention, because at the end of the day, the way
y'all beat boy, get on the roof. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me mute my mic.
You cool? Talk. Oh, okay. No, we sitting here getting niggas with chairs. We grown ass men. We just gonna throw the fish. You can't tell me you ain't got something going on in your tank, bro. We ain't throwing the fish. We grabbing chairs. You either that scary or, I mean, like, come on, man. We ain't throwing fish.
He did throw the fist. They fought 3 times.
And the last time you put out the chair.
Yeah, because so what happened was the dude Milan, when everybody first moved in the house, he wanted to fight everybody in the house, but I think he was really fighting the ones that he felt he could whoop. Right? So then now they bring
So he
Jonathan
just came in on
into
some
the house.
bullshit.
Huh?
He just came in on some bullshit.
Yeah. He basically wanted to be like he was the head of the house, and now here comes Jonathan. Milan, the only one that got the biggest room with the biggest closet in the house. He don't got to share with nobody. Jonathan, like, shit, I want that room. But he's not talking to him. He's not standing up to him like he was doing everybody else in the house. Now, the dude that you seen getting whooped with the chair, Milan called that dude to the house to have his back. So when they in the room and dude like, this ain't your room, and he run up on dude whooped him up. He whooped him up. Even though he whooped him up 3 times, I got to give it to him. He still wasn't he still wasn't backing down, but at some point you got to be like, I'm done. He was whooping his ass, but Milan left this dude. You called this dude into the house to have your back, and you literally watched him get his ass whooped. Then you leave and go outside, and you're
I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but I'm on this train, right? And it was nice being on the panel. I'm about to go through these tunnels. So I will catch y'all later. I will inbox you. Thank you for having me on. Make sure y'all follow me at Ruby June Radio on Instagram. And I'll see y'all later. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.
Bye.
All right, so he's outside peeking through the bushes. Literally punked down. But you want to blame everybody else for this. Like, no, you brought him into the house. I don't encourage jumping. But in that instance, Jonathan's a big dude. And your friend was getting his ass whooped behind trying to defend you. So I felt like, come on, like, you just gonna leave him hanging?
So that sounds like, that definitely sounds like, I don't know. It's like maybe you get saved by TV. I don't know, man. Because I mean, From my understanding, from when they used to do these shows, man, like you start fighting, man, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works no more, huh? So they
I be
just
watching these shows, and the camera people and the security, they will let them fight for a good 3 minutes before they actually break them up. Like they actually let them run up and get and just start fighting. Like how's all these security around and y'all even let it get that far?
man, like a girl was saying, man, it's like we broadcast this. And because I'll be all on the enlightenment in my life and shit, man. So we broadcast this and we let y'all know. So then when we do pull up these stars or these names or these high followed people, you know what I'm saying? We see all the drama, that shows what we look like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's not really what we look like, but of course with them showing it like this, and this is what's being broadcast. When we do go to another country, they gonna think I'm just like Joslyn, like what I'm saying. They gonna
Yeah.
think I'm just like these dudes. Man, she said asshole was like
It was. Cause it was like they fought in the room, they fought downstairs, and they fought outside. It was crazy.
and that was all in one show.
Yeah, but the next show was when he was whooping him with the chair.
The next show, man, that is crazy. Let me go look. I'm about to check something else. So I'm looking at Jocelyn Hernandez.
Do
And
you think though that the industry plays a part in this? Because like if you look at like okay, let's take that network for instance, and let's take like podcasting, right? A lot of the podcasters, what do you see? You see a lot of drama, but they got the highest views, right? So it's like, do you think that they make people feel like this is what you got to do to make it,
of
or just
course,
get
man,
up
it's
there?
like it's almost like the music, like what I'm saying. We're not gonna broadcast too much of somebody trying to tell the people to do this, do that. We're gonna broadcast you or do this to make you better. You know what I'm saying? We want you to tell them to sell the dope, sell the drugs, kill somebody, kill somebody, kill somebody. Then you go all the way down to the young thug situation, and you get all this. Okay, it's cool. I'm gonna laugh at the judge. Fuck the judge, and now they using them same bars that we promoted. You know what I'm saying in the court case. And it's like they brought up something that Young Thug said back in 2020 and used it in the court case. And it's like the real thing is though, the last time I heard any real record label stepping in was during the T.I. situation when he got caught up with all them guns and they paid like $3 million for him to get out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Or get the whole situation. They paid like so much money for him because they knew he was gonna get, they knew he was gonna bring them money. So they like, we gotta get him out. But for the most part, yes, I do think that the networks and the people who own it do play a major part because it's like we need more. You think about the person in the chair behind the desk who's like, oh, we need more drama. We need more drama. They don't even know the culture, but they making the culture because they telling you we need more drama. Like this ain't gonna be it. This ain't what the people want to see. When somebody come home, they don't want to see nobody talking about their struggles or none of that. They want to see drama. They want to see entertainment. So I do think that the networks play a major part in it. When we're talking about a place like the Zeus Network, who has maybe did their homework on all the other networks that like Love and Hip Hop or the Atlanta Housewives or the Bad Boys Club. And they're like, okay, we need to do it like that. Maybe not only do we need to do it like that, but we need to do it a little bit deeper than what they did. You know what I'm saying? So we might go to a Joslyn because
But if
Joslyn.
they did their homework, don't you know a lot of those people be getting served with lawsuits, cease and desists, and all that though?
So then they ain't complete their homework. Then they might have got a C in that class. Like, they might have just passed because for the most part, like you go get a person like Jocelyn, you should know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're getting from Love and Hip Hop. So I'm looking at a person like Jocelyn. If I'm about to bring her on, now I'm only bringing her on for one reason. I'm not bringing her on to, make nobody think that this is gonna be better. I'm bringing her on for the drama. I know when I get Jocelyn in here, it's about to be some drama, and then I'm gonna get some other girls in here who ain't gonna be with the drama, and then now they gonna go back and forth, and it's really about to be some drama. So it's like you said, she got some minions over there, so they on the same shit. And as I was looking up information about Jocelyn, I just typed in Jocelyn on TikTok. Man, there's so many people on there because she got the song "Do It Like My B Day," whatever. I don't know. She got the
Do it like it's your B day.
yeah, she got the and I didn't even know that was her. Like I done heard that song so many times, I didn't even know that was Jocelyn. And then she got another song, Ride It or something like that. But it's so many people on there that they love Jocelyn, like they really love her. But look at what they loving her for. Like, you know what I'm saying? They loving her because she pushing herself out there. And I also heard that you have to degrade yourself in order to make it. In order to make it, because yeah, you have to degrade
Well, yeah,
yourself.
because I did watch her auditions, like the girls who audition, and it's like they automatically know they gotta talk trashy, they gotta come trashy, they gotta dress and dance like they on there like PUSSY this and it's this and those and you can see whenever a girl auditioned and they came off like that, she was happy. That's it's like, but
And
we're
some you might
talking
even
about. I feel like it's unfair because we talking about girls that's probably coming from nothing and they want that big chance. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, but again, it could be unfair. But what do you want the big chance for? Like, is it because you have a bad situation going on at home? You don't want to work, or like
it's
what
a
is?
chance to get on TV and feel like you're gonna be a celebrity and you're gonna be making this money. That's why I don't like like I said, I don't knock nobody's hustle, right? But I hate when they promote the whole stripper thing because it sends a message to girls that, oh, if I just go work in the strip club, I'm gonna get noticed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end up on
I
TV.
mean, look at OnlyFans. Look at OnlyFans. Like, okay, like I had
They
seen
make
this,
OnlyFans making more than what these motherfuckers making. Now
but
I got to
and
tell you
and,
that.
and, and the thing about it, okay, the thing about it is though, like. And then some people listen. I done heard people do OnlyFans and they only show their feet and they made like 30,000 in a month. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's not just about sex at this point. It's some freaky ass dudes out there who just want to see a toe and they'll pay 500 to see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, no, I'm not gonna knock your hustle, but I seen a TikTok where a girl had stated and I felt her. She was like, man, back in the day, if you was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody fuck with you like that? Yeah, hoe, stay away from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like shit, be a hoe, get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is with it. Even the dudes, like, you know what I'm saying? They making it big, like just to do the freaky shit. You can show your PUSSY and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And now shit, females we want to see men's, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? They gonna pay to see that too. So it's like shit, fuck it, like nigga go and do it. But yeah, it is bad. But I'll say this: I'm sitting here telling you I don't like the drama, right? Um, so if I want to make it big, then I got to figure out where I can go make it big without the drama. I'm not going to go to the Bad Boys Club and say, "Yeah, I'm not with the drama, but I'm trying to make it big," because then I need to go somewhere else. So if that's the only opening. Then obviously I'm not going to get big, or I need to figure out a way to get big other than going to the Bad Boys Club. Because a lot of times people, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, they want to get big. They see the stripper thing, they want to get big, but it all depends on where you coming from. If you already about that life, then that's a good show for you to make it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not about that life, you definitely need to make it go another way because that should have changed you. I'm pretty sure some of them girls that was on the show, probably church girls, straight A students, you know what I'm saying? Good girls, and they just really wanted to be superstars.
Now it was one girl on there. Her name is Gaia.
Okay.
I mean, she kept talking about the Bible and Jesus and everything, and she was trying to cast demons out of the girls, but then she could get on the pole and dance, and it was weird. But
See? So she know she probably tried to bring a character, you know what I'm saying? She probably tried to bring it like I can do this, that, and the other, but I can also, heal you or some type of shit. Like, so now I'm trying to bring a character.
but she was busting Jocelyn them out because she was saying like they wasn't nothing but pimps. It was a lot of stuff that she was saying that it was like that sounded like it could be true.
Because think about it, you get on this show, you got 400, 500 followers on Instagram. You get on this show where everybody watching all this weird shit, this drama shit. And next thing you know, you got 10,000 followers. Next thing you know, you got 20,000 followers. So you might not even be using this show to get paid. You might be using this show to get people to follow you. But now you got to keep this character, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Only reason why I'm following you is because you gave me this. So when you start giving me something else, I might unfollow you because this is the only reason why I'm following you is because you gave me this character. So a lot of times people gotta stay in character and all this, and now they feeling like, and we can go into the Illuminati aspect of it, but to be all the way real, like I said, man, if I ain't never sold dope in my life, I ain't never sold drugs, I ain't never been in a fight, I ain't never did nothing crazy, but I get to a record label company and they want me to rap about selling drugs and rap about robbing and killing, and I ain't never did none of this shit, right? But now that I done rapped about it, I done made a few million off of it. Now the actual people that's seeing me, that's following me and like me because of the things that I rap and talk about, they like, well, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? We can say the Illuminati is making me not want to do it. But in actuality, when I step out in the street, these niggas gonna be expecting me to be with that shit. Here go a blunt. I don't even smoke weed, but I rap about smoking it. Hey, where the dope at? I don't got no dope. I don't know where the dope at. But nigga, you just said on the song you sell 10 bricks a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now you flogging. Now I gotta get cussed out in the streets and all this other shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can call it the Illuminati, we can call it the people. At the end of the day, man, if you put yourself out there, that's what I'm gonna expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why I came around you. So they definitely Joseline, she did what she was supposed to do, but she definitely need to humble herself a little bit because she got to keep this character. She can't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when she at dinner, she can't be like, you know what I'm saying, the nice, sweet girl. Like, she can't be. Like, because when people see that, they're like, nah, we want Joslines Cabaret. We want Love and Hip Hop Joseline. So you got to be like this all the fucking time. And I'm pretty sure she wasn't like y'all said, I'm pretty sure she wasn't like this from the country she came from. She barely could speak English. You know, I'm sure she didn't take no shit. But at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure she wasn't this person all looking down on people because she came here for a reason. She didn't come here with money. She didn't have money. All of a sudden, she looking down on people. She must have been one of those people who was being looked down on, like, you know, or something, because you could have been in this position your whole life. And now you giving this person, and you got to stay this person, my nigga. Like, you got to.
I mean, you said they might do this to get followers, but what is the point of getting all these followers if you're not getting paid for it? What's the point of getting all these followers for people to watch you, but you're not getting paid?
You get paid, but you're not getting paid what you're talking about. So, you know, I had just recently learned in the last 5-6 years that people are really leasing out. I didn't even know you could rent rims until like 5-6 years ago. I'm just now finding out you can rent jewelry. You know what I'm saying? You can rent like old dude, Big Meat's son from the Power Show, you know, or from the BMF show. You know what I'm saying? I think he just got in trouble. He bought an $80,000 watch. He rented the $80,000 watch. Then he tried to sell the $80,000 watch to somebody else to get a whole another $80,000. I'm like, 80,000? We talking about Big Meat's son, like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it don't be what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? You think that just because I made a video and shit, and I got necklaces and shit, that everything is sweet, but it's really not. It's like when we seeing all this money flashing. I didn't know that you could go on Amazon and buy money. Like, it's fake, but it looks real. Yeah, you can go. I can go on Amazon right now and buy stacks of money and get me a little fake ass Walmart chain, and you know, boom. Now you like, oh, boom, got all this money he's making. Let me go watch him some more. Let me go watch him some more. So when I get all these people,
so you talk about like prop money,
right? So then when you go in here and you buy these prop chains, these prop money, these prop watches and shit, and I'm getting all these followers every time that you watch my show, you know, or every time you go watch my video, you know, once you get over 1,000, you get monetized, you know what I'm saying? Then you start getting paid little by little. So once you get like 200 views, you might get like 5,000-10,000 for it or whatever the case may be. So I'm buying all this prop money, telling you I'm getting money when actually I'm just getting income tax money. But you think I'm getting all this money because I got 100,000 in prop money sitting behind me. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh yeah, he really, nah, nigga, it ain't like that. But that's what the views are for. That's what the followers are for. Because when I get 20,000 followers, I'm guaranteed to get 5,000 views. That's gonna give me 5. You know, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm doing some drama shit that make you want to watch it.
YouTube, first of all, YouTube, they get 70%.
70%.
Yeah.
70%.
So you really have to put work in to really get up there to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like $1 to $2 every 1,000 views.
So every dollar that I make, I only get 30 cents off of every dollar that I make, basically.
Pretty much.
So it's gonna take me what? About $100 to make 10 or something like that. Every $100 I make, I'm probably gonna get about $10 or some shit like that. So, goddamn, that's what I'm saying.
And they cash out once a month. You gotta have at least $100 to cash out.
Damn. See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's like They need the people. They need the following. They gotta keep this up. Like you gotta keep this up in order to. Matter of fact, I'm finna look on Instagram right now and see how many followers Joslyn got. See how many followers this lady got, which it ain't my business, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her for doing her thing, but I just want to see real quick how many followers.
Joslyn?
Yeah.
I'm sure she got the following.
She got the blue check, of course. Let's see. Yeah, all right, here we go. Joslyn, yeah, she got 4.4 million followers. So
she's up there, she's good, but I'm saying like
but her net worth from what I'm seeing, one say 300,000, another one says 500,000, but I ain't seen nothing over 500,000. She basically at April 7th, 2022, it says she had 500,000. So that's her net worth. So that means she could have $100,000 car, $100,000 house, you know what I'm saying? Furniture could be included, whatever she's selling, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what's in her actual bank account. But with that, even that many followers, you know what I'm saying? If you got 4.4 million followers and you're getting like 100,000 views, and then let's say each one of those views is a dollar or $100 or something, they take a 30%. You still might be walking off with like 30,000, you know what I'm saying? But that's still not going to add up to the way that you're talking, though. You know what I'm saying? You're talking like you a billionaire, like you just got it. But that's why you need more views. That's why you got to keep on acting crazy so people can keep viewing and sharing. And oh, look at her, so I can get more views and more views. And then once you come down to earth, people start following you. People stop sharing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So they be having to keep this shit up. And the networks, they know this. They know that you got to keep this shit up. So yeah, we need more. We need more drama. We need more drama. Like. It's crazy, man. We need more drama. But look at you. You go into the whole YNL, YSL, and YFN, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Lucci and Slim Thug and them whole beefing situation. And it's like, y'all getting all this money. Why are y'all still doing the bullshit? Well, it's because people ain't going to listen to you if you're not doing the bullshit no more, man. Imagine Young Thug come out with a Christian album, man.
Like Maze did.
Yeah.
Remember, he got out, he wanted to be a preacher, but then he went back to
because he didn't get the praise that he thought he was gonna get. He thought going to God was gonna get him that. No, nigga, this is a secular world, bro. You gotta go to God, then you gotta humble yourself, bro. You gotta be thankful for your little 2-3 bedroom house. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't, because you're not getting more than that. Like unless you preaching the word, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting more than that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even preaching the word, that's just, I don't even know why people get their money to church. It's like, but that's a whole other story. We ain't gonna get into that. But
yeah, because I don't.
I don't either, man. I'd rather give my money to my kids, man, in my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? 10%. Yeah, I got to get out to this bread.
Especially when they pass it back around, talking about they didn't get enough. What the hell?
What you mean, man? What you put?
When we start doing that?
Hey, guys, so they can put ATMs in there. You ain't got no money, or you got some money, man.
Oh, I bet you they take it. I ain't been to church in a while, but I guarantee you they probably take cash out.
Man, last time I went to church maybe 2 years ago, man. A friend of mine wanted me to go with them, man, and they had the phone things, man, where they scan the phone where you can swipe it and shit. I'm like, damn, y'all do that? Damn, that shit tripped me out, man. So.
Now, how many people could go to them and get a light bill paid or help with rent?
And that's the thing. So what happens? What even happened with that? You know, I know we ain't trying to take it to. She said they do take cash out. That's the thing, though. Like, so as far as us giving to the church, that's cool. We're giving. That's called tithing. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's called tithing.
It is.
Or excuse me, that's called
It's called tithe, but there's not supposed to be an amount you're supposed to give what you feel you can give.
Is that it? Because I thought tithing was a 10%.
Is it?
Yeah, I thought that the I don't know, the plate when they walk around giving the plate to everybody and you just put what you can give, that's when you give what you can give, 10, 15 cents, you know what I'm saying? But when you do your tithing, I believe that's when you get the 10%. So what happens when they want you to give out all your information, Social Security, that's when you become a member, right? So when you become a member of the church and you tithing or whatever, then you're supposed to be able to come to the church and say, hey, so me, if I'm not a member and I've just been given to the church, I can't go to the church and be like, hey, my light's about to get cut off or whatever. But if I'm a member of the church and you know what I'm saying, and my light's about to get cut off, then Boom being here for so many years. He's been tithing on time. They got my tax information. They got all my information or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They know I've been giving on time like I'm supposed to. Then, boom, I'm supposed to be able to go to them when I am in the rut. But I don't know how that works because I ain't never been a member of church either. So.
Yeah. Like I said, it's been a minute for me.
The collection plate, that's what it is. When they pass the collection plate around, that's when you're supposed to give what you can give. When you do the tithing, that's 10% of what you'd have made every check or every month. I don't know how that works. Every check, every month. One of them.
Okay. She said she probably knew it was frivolous and that she was gonna get found out. I think she's talking about Amber.
Amber?
Yeah. I think she might be talking about why she dropped out of the lawsuit. But I don't know because, like I said, Jocelyn went on Instagram pretty much. She put it out there what she did. So to me, she had a lawsuit.
Well, she did. Now I do remember her saying it sounded because, like I said earlier, they don't even make over what 200,000 a year at this network. You know what I'm saying? So for her to try and sue him for 25 million was like, okay, that's like you ain't even about to get that unless they're gonna be paying you forever.
Now I don't know if it was 25 million just for her, but there's some other girls in on the lawsuit as well.
But at the show ain't worth that much. Like if we lose this case, we're going to be paying y'all for the rest of our lives. Like y'all basically gonna own this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that in her statement that she did say was she's suing because she wanted them shut down. She didn't even want them to even have a network anymore. She's like, I don't want Zeus Network to have nothing going on. Period. I'm done with Zeus Network. Y'all about to be done with Zeus Network. They not about to do nothing with Zeus Network. Like, so I think that was her real main goal, was to just shut them down. Like, but they don't got as much money as she got, like as far as the network, like, you know what I'm saying?
You don't think with the subscription being like $5.99 a month, and all these people that like to watch this, that's entertaining to them, they ain't making no money?
I think that okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the actual this is how they broke it down. I'm gonna tell you how they broke it down. This is the based Zeus network earnings of 2020, and it says that they had, because it said how many subscribers they actually have. It says they estimated 40,000 a year. But hold on, let me find the actual page I was on because it had the whole breakdown. Let me see, it's this one right here. Yeah, here it go right here. So
that the church wants your tax information and how many hours and more. Amanda says, I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you is what they will say. I think she was talking about when I say, can you get a light bill?
when you need a bill.
They're gonna pray for you.
She's
Charlotte says, man, when they pass the plate, I just tap it. I am not putting anything in it.
She said, I just tap that shit.
And Amanda says Jocelyn might need to sign up for Section 8. This girl just saying anything.
So let's say they got 901,000 subscribers, 179 videos, 103,866,616 views. And it says their network is between 38.9 thousand to 234,000 a year. It says in the last 7 days they only made $437. Last 60 days, last 7 days, last 30 days they only made $695, and in the last 90 days they only made $6,730. So we're talking about monthly subscriptions. So even if all these people subscribed, I guess I will have to do the calculation on that, and that's monthly. So they got 901,000 subscribers. So we're gonna do that times what's it, $5?
Yeah, it's like just say 6. Round it off to 6. It's like $5.99 or something like that.
Times 6. We're gonna say 6, and that's $5,406,000. So $5,406,000. That's a lot of money. Like, I don't know. I don't even see where they're getting them. I don't even see where they're getting these numbers from then. Because if they got that many subscribers,
Yeah,
I mean,
because just about every show on there is drama. It's only like 2 shows on there that's not drama. That's Drea from Basketball Wives and Black China.
so I don't know where they're getting these, but that's YouTube though. So I don't. I mean, but okay, so that's YouTube subscribers. Excuse me, that's my fault. I'm looking at YouTube subscribers. So actual self subscribers, I don't freaking know. I don't know. That's YouTube subscribers. I'm sorry. So I gave you a crazy number, but you don't have to pay to be a subscriber on YouTube. So that could definitely be a part of it. Zeus's salary ranges from approximately $137,400 per year for a software engineer, and that's just for a software engineer. So I don't know how they're getting these numbers. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just googling this shit. I really don't know how they get how much money they get, man. They whatever they doing though, man. It's definitely broadcasting bullshit, man. Like, they could be using it to do something better than just that. Especially we need black networks, man. Why you gotta do us like this?
Well, Roku, a lot of people are with Roku, but Roku, they're not promoting any of that.
Yeah, no. And we was about to do our little show on Roku, man. We still about to do our show on Roku, but that's gonna be soon. We're gonna get that together soon. I'll definitely get that together. But yeah, and Roku major, I guess.
It's major, but I'm saying they're not promoting
that bullshit
Yeah.
drama. Man, oh man, Joseline just need to go ahead and definitely humble herself, man. She need to be thankful and happy where she at, and just humble herself, man. That's all I can say on Joseline.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in, but I want to let y'all know to come tune in Friday for I'm gonna do a small little topic and then I'm gonna do the game. And it's gonna be called Name That Movie. So how the game is gonna go is I'm gonna play a scene from a movie. I'm gonna play 5 different movies and I'm gonna play the scenes from each movie. And then you can call in and you have to name all 5 of them in order to win the Cash App prize. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, we got to
Guys,
talk about
Friday.
that too. We got to talk about that too because I don't know how you're going to do that as far as if you play all 5 movies, right? So let's say you play 3 of them and the person get 3 of them right, and then they get the 4th one wrong. The next caller going to already know the answer to the first 3.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
We got to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to work that out, man, because we ain't about to just let nobody get the money that easily, man. Fuck that.
Right. All right. So you guys, thank you for tuning in. You all have a good night.
Have a good night.